Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me. I am still T Mosso at thewatchbox.com. It is still in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any of our platforms. Email me for pricing. I am still T Mosso at thewatchbox.com. Today, we are discussing a model that launched in 2022, a reductivist approach to the Ressence orbital convex system. This is the Ressence Type 8, grade 5 titanium. The watch is effectively lugless, 42.9 millimeters in diameter, 12 millimeters thick as I measure it from lug hood to lug hood, 44.7 millimeters, and then the spacing between the lugs is 20 millimeters. Now throw the watch on the wrist and you can see it is an easy one to wear. Being less than 45 millimeters across the wrist, it's really viable on a tiny wrist. It wears a lot like my 1970s JLC Snowdrop. And you can see it really is almost a circular case profile from over the top, which always exaggerates the width of the watch. You can still see the lugs are nowhere near the edge of my wrist, and the down the barrel definitive shot really far inboard. So you could probably wear this watch on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. It's also a little bit thinner than some of the other Ressence references, 12 millimeters. This is quite slim. That's because the ROCS system, the Ressence Orbital Convex System display, it's a little bit simplified here. We'll talk about that in a moment. The strap is, I would say, medium blue calfskin. You can see that we have sheer cut sides showing the layers of leather on the bottom. Calfskin, again, the little Ressence hand logo, sort of counterweighted, clevis-like titanium pin buckle, and you can see that the little hand logo is also on the pin, which sits in a recess within the buckle. Outstanding design. Benoit Mintiens, who's the founder of Ressence, is an industrial designer by trade, designing in Belgium and building in Switzerland. And so this watch represents his idea of a friendly, approachable watch, hence the hand. Now, it's sort of a lenticular case, so a bit of a flying saucer, combination of matted titanium and polished grade 5. Grade 5 is nice because it's light and hypoallergenic, like grade 2, but it's also harder and more scratch resistant than steel. It can also be polished, so when you see polished tie, you're looking at grade 5 or something very closely akin to it. We have this enormous vaulted convex sapphire over a dial that is actually matte blue titanium. That's right, the dial is made of titanium itself. It's a regulator dial. You've got radial minutes, you've got a small hour sub-display. We'll do a loom shot. It is quite good in that regard. Absolutely no shortage. Now, the way this works is you turn the case back because it is a crown-free watch, and so it's a regulator separating the minutes and the hours. So now you are looking at 9 o'clock. So very simple to read. Here's your hour, here's your minute, and then you've got a fully calibrated minute track so you can watch every minute pass. Little hand logo again, 12 on the hour display. Flip it all over and you can see how it is set. Once again, the Ressence logo, and you can see you turn it to set it, but you can also turn it to wind it. There is a distinct friction zone. As you turn, you'll feel when you're in it, and then you sort of back up to and fro through the friction zone. Internally, this uses an ETA 2892A2 tractor base. It's a bidirectional winder with 21 pivot joules, a 4 hertz beat rate, and given the module that it drives, it is a 36-hour power reserve. The module itself actually has 10 joules in its own right, and the whole dial turns on a complex jeweled ball bearing system, so it has a wonderfully fluid and easy low-friction action. And then the one quirk with this watch is it's not an aquatic watch. It's 1 ATM, or 10 meters, so splashes and rainfall only. This is a watch that's fantastic. It's different. It's innovative. There is no one else in the industry, past or present, who thought to use this type of display, making Ressence a rare original, a fun and approachable independent in a sector that can be a little bit difficult to approach, a little haughty, if you will. This is perfect. A fun brand. I've met the Ressence folks. They're very friendly. They're the kind of folks you want to know. And at the end of the day, I often choose watches based on the people behind the brand as much as the brand itself. This is the point of entry to Ressence, and I can't think of a better introduction. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.